Good morning and happy Monday. How is everybody doing? And can you hear me? I'm assuming yes. Yes, I hope so. How is everybody doing and how was your weekend? I do see we have a bunch of folks in here right now, although YouTube Studio is not showing me the things, which is weird. So hello, hello. Okay, over on Twitch it says one person. And that is probably Jen because she was first in over there, so that's good. On YouTube, it doesn't tell me that there's anybody on here. It is so weird. We are live, right? Chris says, good, how are you? So I know y'all can see me, and I can see all the names and all the things. It's just YouTube is being a pain in the butt a little bit. Does this do anything? That button doesn't do anything. Okay. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Ruth was saying at 12:01 that YouTube was not turned on. I know it, and I fixed it before I showed my face. What did Jen just do? Jen, what did you do? I see a train. Why do we have a train? What did you do? Carol says, I'm here, gave the thumbs up. Oh, Jen just
Thanks for the sub,
subscribed
Auntie.
with... Thank you. It's just the train showed up before the thing did. So thank you so much. That is 9 months of you subscribing to my Twitch channel. So thank you so much. If you guys don't know what that is, Twitch is a separate streaming platform. I'm actually on both right now. And on Twitch, just like on YouTube, you can support your streamers if you choose to. If you like coming out and you want to help support us so that we can keep on doing all the things that we're doing, you can definitely do that. On YouTube, one way to do that is becoming a channel member. And on Twitch, one way to do that is becoming a Twitch subscriber. On Twitch, subscribers mean that you don't have to deal with the ads over there because I cannot really turn them off. And on YouTube, being a member, one of the things you get out of that is you get to come and hang out with us during our members only live streams. And that's going to be tomorrow night. I did send out an email this morning. Don't know if you guys all got it, but I did send out an email this morning. Yay! Maureen has been a member on the YouTube side for 24 months total. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Jen says, I don't know what I did because she just subscribed. Okay, so that's kind of what that stuff is. Carol is saying hello to Charlou. I did see that we had a new person, Beth, in here because Maureen was wanting to know where in Florida. I'm in Central Florida, so I am actually north of Orlando, south of Daytona. And hey, Cheryl joined the membership. Yay! Thank you so much, honey. Cheryl, I think are you in Florida too? I'm trying to remember who else in Florida because we haven't figured out a way to meet up yet. We need to do that. That would be fun. So Maureen is south, closer to Tampa. I'm central. I know Ashley with Artistry is south also. Southwest coast. Okay, so that's Tampa. South of Tampa? Probably? Is that south of Venice? I do like Venice. I do like Venice, Florida. Venice, Florida is where I got married. And yeah, so we went down there this past summer. We took a weekend. It was a long weekend and we went down there to Venice and that was fun. South of Venice. Okay, so I kind of have an idea. I don't have an idea where you are. Awesome. Okay, so our Crafty membership over on the YouTube side. Tuesday nights we have a... Hey, Reagan. Welcome in, honey. So on Tuesday nights we have a members only live stream at 4:30. So if you are a YouTube member, you can join us for that. And then right after that, we go in and we do our regular 5 o'clock live stream. Okay. I do want to go ahead and get started crafting first. And then I can tell to you guys a little bit. What? Well, Carol says her chair broke over the weekend. New one delivered today. I'm putting it together now. So I hope that means it's a better chair. I did get an upgrade on my chair recently, and that's because I think it was last
We
year.
interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Jen just did the love you interruption. And I just saw what Ruth said. Ruth says, Meowser is in a bed of flowers. Yes, I changed it this morning because we're past Christmas. Let's take down the tree. In a bed of flowers makes me think of Flower, the skunk from Bambi. I could have done different flowers, but I kind of am liking that yellow-pink vibe. I think that is nice. I like that. Hey, Charity. So Charity loves art. She does a lot of things with Da Vinci art, and I popped into her stream this weekend for a little bit. I did lurk for a while. I had it on, but I was busy doing all the things, so I didn't get to say much. But thank you so much for this. You gave me a shout out during that too, so thank you so much for that, honey. I appreciate it. Okay, we're going to be playing with. Let me switch the camera. We're going to be playing again with the things out of the clubs from Spellbinders. That belongs over here. I had to sort through that stuff today because, yeah, I was busy doing. I was actually busy all day yesterday. Except for about an hour and a half when I went on a bike ride with the Todd. I was doing like intense. Actually, oh, I think that was the Roomba. I was like, what's that sound? Todd's not home. I was thinking, what? Anyway, he's not home. So I know that's not him. So anyway, I do want to zoom a little bit for the face because that's a little bit small. We upgraded my video card this weekend. What else did we do? I played a little bit with stuff having to do with it, so you might notice some differences. You might not notice, and that's totally fine. I did my hair, so it's now a little bit redder. Not as much of the brown. And yes, I believe it is on the 6th. That's my understanding, is that it should be the 6th. If it turns out that it's not the 6th, let me know. And then I can make sure that I don't give you wrong information again. Chris is saying bike rides are fun. It has been fun riding with him again. It's been a while. And here's the thing. In the past, the way it's always, what do I have under? Okay, that's another browser. Okay. I need to close I need to shut a lot of stuff off my computer. I got too much stuff up. I've been really, really working hard. We do have, okay, some of you guys know about Spark, right? We do have our Spark membership. Oh, I need to see what that is. I haven't even had a chance to check my emails and stuff yet. I've been working on stuff having to do with summits and with the membership stuff that's coming out for you guys that are part of the Spark Ignite, which I'm kind of expanding that, and I'll go into more detail about that later. And there's at least one other piece that I need to put in. I need to put into place because I also want to have something there for people that are not Ignite, meaning free members. So if you are on my Spark membership site, I want something for everyone. And yeah, it's a work in progress, and this is going to be the first month. So if I sound like I'm rambling, that's because I am. I want it to be as perfect as possible, but I have to do it's good enough and just plan on improving every month. So that's kind of what I'm doing, okay? I hope that you guys understand, and I do plan on we've got part of it available right now, but I want to go ahead and get started crafting first before we dive into more details on that. Okay, so what do y'all want to do? We did this one. I have in envelopes, not mailed. I have them in envelopes already. I took pictures this morning. I'm going to upload pictures of the cards everywhere. So we made 2 cards using this design, and that is the batter press and foil plates from the collection. There was a question, and I am going to reply to the person who asked this in the chat, in the comments on the video, because I had mentioned it multiple times during during our live last week, that the stencil that you can use with this does not come as a single club inside the club kits. So if you're looking for that club that is for the stencil that goes with this, it's not there. That's because it is a bonus add-on for if you get the crate. And I thought I did that well. It's very possible, like me, you look in you're watching the video and you're like, I just need to do something else, and then you don't get back to watch the whole thing, so you don't know some of the stuff. So if you're looking for the stencil that colors in the bird and the flowers and stuff, it's basically a small 2-piece stencil, 2 pieces of Mylar that actually consists of like 5 different stencils for different layers on this one image. And that is part of the crate. Okay, that is an extra that you get when you get the All Clubs crate. Okay, so here are the other cards. Actually, here are all the cards that I made other than the ones that are in the envelope because those need to get mailed out. Assuming that you claim them. If you don't claim them, you don't get them. So we have the stencil of the month. We have the press and foil. We have the 3D embossing folder. We have the large die of the month. We have the stitch die of the month. We have the small die of the month. And then we have, this is another bonus. So y'all have seen all the cards last week. I'll lay them out again. You guys can let me know what part of the collection you want to play with and make another card with, because I haven't made up my mind yet because I had my mind on lots of other things. I had a video to record and edit and then create a project guide. That's something that's going to be new. So I had all that stuff that I was working on the last couple of days and then trying to get it in my head exactly how do I want to present this. So right now, the project guide for our January project that's part of Ignite, your crate is due today. Awesome. Jen's going to be showing us some pictures. Yay. That's actually pretty fast that they got it out that fast. So that is fabulous. So, okay, for a minute there, I thought I was frozen because I'm looking on the Twitch and it looked like I was frozen, and I'm not. That's good. Anyway, there is already a project guide up on the Spark site for Ignite members. You can download it. You can create the card using the instructions, but next week there's going to be a video that you can use. And then later in the month, we're also going to be having a... we don't know what the name is yet. You guys tell me again, what were we going to call the thing where we do a co-crafting session? What were we calling that? Because I don't remember. Hey, Ronan, how you doing, honey? And no, I'm not in there yet, in case you're in there. So I'm going to go over there and just do the thing in case Ronan wants to say hello. Too many things I'm supposed to be doing, and I don't do them all, but I try. So anyway, if you want to do any of those, that is there. And I am going to, Tara says she's going to take us on our walk. Ronan says, hi, all. Hello, Ronan. Hello, hello, hello. Where's my thing? Let's put that over there.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Okay, so far, Reagan is saying that she likes the hummingbird. I'm looking to see if there's anybody else. Ruth is saying hi to Twitchy Peoples from the YouTube Peoples. And then she says, hi to Peoples from Twitchy Peoples. You are so fun. Thank you, Miss Ruth. I also added something inspired by Jen. So Jen, thank you so much. Jen had offered to do screenshots when we have our giveaways at the end of the stream so that I know who it was that won and I don't have to go back and look. You do still have to claim your stuff. Just saying. Because if you don't claim it, I'm going to assume that you don't want it. Anyway, I now have, as part of one of my buttons, it's going to automatically take a screenshot for me and put it into a place on Discord so you guys can go back and see who won on what day and what the card looked like. So you'll be able to see that at least for a few days. I'm probably going to be removing them as we go along, but that's going to be something new. Charlou says, hello to Ronan. And Jen says, please add Caddy to his welcome. Honey, I know we need that, but that's a Ronan thing. If he wants to do a new thing for me, record a new thing for me, including Caddy's voice, I will add it. to the thing and let us do that. So that does sound fun. Okay, I'm thinking right now, because nobody else has said anything, I don't think. If I missed it, I'm sorry. But I think somebody wants us to do the hummingbird. Am I correct on that? Do we want to do the hummingbird? Because I can pull out that one. Hey, Christine. Welcome in, honey. And if what I said about the Ignite membership deliverable, whatever the thing we're doing this month, because it's not going to be a typical it's not going to be a typical live class. We're actually expanding it. Something's Ruth. Okay, Christine says butterfly, and Ruth says no one said something, so something. She's silly. Okay, so we have the butterfly and we have the hummingbird, and actually they go really good together. Ronan. Yeah, look at what Jen is saying. She's saying, please. Okay, so got our embossing folders. Oh, this is an older embossing folder, so that just does not actually belong out. It's because I was playing with it before. This one is 2023. That needs to get put away. Okay. Sunny Stems has got a lot of flowers. This one is our butterfly. This one is our hummingbird. And I'm kind of thinking, I think I want to do the stencil for the background. We're going to combine some things. So to start off with, I'm going to do my stenciling because I can. And at some point I need to do something for the next page on this. I only made one page when we were doing the calendar. I made the pages, but I didn't add anything to them. So I kind of need to do something with that. We are now kind of into spring, so that probably needs to be March, but I could add something else to the others. I've had this sitting off to the side. I think it's actually gotten a little dirty from just sitting out. But I need to make something with that. So that's out so that hopefully I will remember to do it. Hey, Passion. Welcome in, honey. That is funny. That is funny. Jen is saying pretty please. Ronan said catty voiced intro to something needed. I'm also thinking of changing, of creating another song because I don't know about you. Well, probably not y'all. You're probably not having my videos playing in the background for days. But I have the sound from when I have OBS up, it usually has the background music on there, which means that song is now kind of an earworm in my head. Yeah. So, okay, we're going to do those flowers. I also have got out, I was cleaning up stuff and it's like, why do I have all these pieces of cardstock in all these random places? I don't need them in all the random places. I think most of this is heavyweight. Nope, this one's not. I'll use that one. So I'm trying to clean up and things because at some point I really have to work on that back room and start destashing things. You can make something per month on your calendar. On the calendar during your planner lives with ECR. Here's the thing, honey. They're not planner lives anymore. I stopped doing planner lives a while back. We basically just do whatever we feel like doing. But yeah, I could definitely add something to it tomorrow night when we go live with Elizabeth. So tomorrow is a live with Elizabeth. What were the dates? The 4th Thursday of the month is live with Elizabeth on her channel where we're going to be doing, my brain just stopped again. Line up straight for me, please. We're doing sublimation. So we have our sublimation Thursday, and that is on the last Thursday of the month. Even my bins, even my rolling carts are not positioned right because Todd cleaned out a closet that's kind of... Y'all have seen the wall over to the side. Let's see if I can get that back up a little bit. But y'all have seen that... Now I have to zoom out. Okay, y'all can see that wall over there, okay? So we've got a wall there, and then it has this piece that comes this way a little bit, and that way, and then we have got a closet over here. And between my carts and the wall over there is about like 2 feet. So if you want to clean anything out of there, these things get in the way. They definitely get in the way. So yeah, I had to move them out of the way some so that he could actually get to them, which means it blocks my drawers. I can't get into the drawers. So now I've got it basically put where I want it now. Did check not work? Why didn't that work? Oh, did you put a space in between? It looks like there's a space in between, honey. That's probably why Santa didn't do its thing, because I didn't shut him off yet. I need to shut him off. I need to decide what I want my springtime effects to be. But again, it's where I've got other stuff that are higher priority than the effects. Alrighty. There we go. Idolite, have you been naughty or nice?
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, I am grabbing out... What color do I want to use? You got us some later gator. Yeah, I was wondering whether or not that was working because it did look like it was working for a minute. It's like, wait a minute. I'm glad. Santa doesn't want to deal with you anymore. Has Ruth been naughty or nice?
Ho, ho, ho.
This looks so like. You guys have been so nice. Santa likes you today. Well,
Ho, ho.
yeah. Everybody's getting good. Everybody's getting the good thing, the good things. I think one thing I may want to do for next year maybe is see if I can add a text-to-speech on that because I never know who it is that's doing the thing. And then it goes away by the time I realize we've got something going on. So, of course, we've got Jen, who is always the troublemaker. So she did not get a... The eggnog is good again. She did not get anything saying that it's... Yeah. She did not... She was not good. Santa says that she has not been good. Okay, so we've got that layer down. There are some other pieces that I'm going to put on. You can probably see it in the shadows, so I am going to add that on later. Spiked rum. Santa. So we've got the stems. I'm going to leave that one to the side because I want to add that flower bit later. And then we're going to add this one. And what color flowers do we want this time? I think I did yellow and I did like yellow and orange last time. So what color do you think for this time? Do we want red and purple? I think that'd be cool. So I think I'm going to take out, I'm going to take out, she got poop in her stocking. I think I'm going to start off with some prom queen. Thank you, Tara. Resubbed. Thank you so much, honey. So just starting off with a light bit of prom queen. And then I think I'm going to bring out, let's bring out, not crown me. Everything is not, I open up my stuff of inks and then they all go in the wrong place because I take all the things out. Where's my purple? Oh, it was in the very front. Well, that would explain why that one was missing. Ruth says she's going for attempt 2. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of 100% juice. That's basically going to be at the bottom, at the base of all of these. Oops, that one kind of is messed up. That's okay. And then I'll come back in with my little brush in Prom Queen. And bring that color out. Meaning I didn't really have to do the light version to begin with, because these are going to be kind of bright anyway. So right now my brush is picking up some of that purple that's down there. I'm mixing it in. Hi, Ilka. Mixing it in and giving us kind of a good blend. And then I'm going to bring this one in and just picking up what's on there and blending it all out. So let's take a look. So I do like that effect. That's something that's like, you know, I forgot about that. I forgot about putting a darker part on one. I've been doing the pouncing method for a bit on a lot of stencils, and this just looks so pretty. I mean, that gradient there looks so nice. Okay, we're gonna do another one, and this is probably upside down. Nope, it's actually in the right spot. Okay. And I'm just trying to make sure that my stencil is covering the parts that I inked. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on this one. I'm basically using the same coloring, but because we've got the edges, it makes it so that all of the coloring winds up, even if it's the same color, it still has that dimension there. I think it's really cool. I don't need to put the red brush into purple. I need to put the purple brush into purple. Okay. It looks like this is off by a touch. There we go. Okay. For you too. I'm just listening to the music. I'm loving it. Ruth says, I ate some chocolate coins to cut out the design that was on the foil around the chocolate. Yeah, I can see that. My sinuses have been messing with me the last couple of days too. Don't really know why, but it is cooler here right now. It's in the 60s. And it was a little chilly when I went out for that ride yesterday with the Todd, but that was fine. It has been nice getting to go out and ride with him again. Like I said, I used to try to do that, and what he would do, because he is a triathlete, we'd get to this one point and he would want me to push as hard as I could to see if I could do a certain wattage on my bicycle. Because he usually has a power meter on his bike. And that basically says how much power you are generating as you are riding. He typically, when he does his time trials and stuff that he does, he typically winds up with over 200 watts. And I think there was a couple of times when he's done like 300, and it's like, what the heck is wrong with you? I don't remember why that dot's there. I can't figure out where this one goes. That is not fun. It's this way? That'd be that one. That's number 4. But which way did I put these on there? Okay, so the numbers, I actually did this one backwards from before, I think. So the numbers are going to be on the backside. We're excited today. It is above freezing. I keep telling y'all move to Florida. This does not look like it's supposed to be there. Maybe it's supposed to be up there? I guess, but it doesn't look like it's... I mean, it's lining up, but it's like, why is it way down on the card? I don't understand the things. It's not... doesn't make sense to me. Well, we will do it anyway. Right? Hey, Juanita! Welcome in, honey. I'm going to say that that is close enough, but I don't remember it being down here like that. I don't remember those pieces being... I think it's worth... Oh, I know what it is. This is one of those stencils that is actually 2. Okay? So we've got... And it's been over a week since I used this one, okay? So we have the part that is for these petals. If I can get it lined up again, right? And then we have these 3 little dots, and those are going to be the centers of those 3. Okay? So that's what that's for. So now I know. This is the pink, this is the purple. We're going with the purple. And yes, this is kind of a messy one. I'm not being as careful as I could. You don't have to be. That is one of the wonderful things about... that made me think wonderful things about tickers. Wonderful things about stencils is that you can do... Basically, there's lots of different ways that you can do them. Okay, I need more red. Let's brighten up that purple a little bit. Okay. And then, oh, oops, I messed up right there. I can cut it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so these last bits are going to be the center in there. But before I do that, I do kind of want to do these last couple of pieces, because that's going to tell me right where those circles need to be, which means I probably did this entire thing backwards. Yeah, I could cover it with a sentiment, absolutely. It was an oops. Oops. I could also cover it with a hummingbird, because y'all wanted a hummingbird, so this is a background. I might do a second one. I haven't decided. So somebody was saying they wanted to see a hummingbird, and another person was liking the butterfly. So a lot of it depends on time, which we are already 30 minutes in, and I swear, I am going to attempt to make the live streams right about an hour, so you will want to get in early if you can. I totally understand if you're not able to. People have got lives too. But if you're able to, try to get in as early as you can. And let me put the lids back on these. That way we can kind of get, we can get started on time, and we can, I already get started late half the time. I'm really trying. But we can try to get done. I can get other things done that I need to get done. Those are the words I'm trying to say. I'm going to go with some guppy for the center of our flowers. And no, this is not based on a real flower. Of course not. I think I am, though, going to... I have to add some glitter. So we're going to add some Astro Paste on this last piece. Amarit is on a short break from work. Thank you, honey. So I had mentioned a little bit ago that I'm making some changes. Oh, actually, I've mentioned it last week too, that I'm making some changes when it comes to the Spark Ignite membership. Actually, it's going to be for everyone for the Spark membership. Y'all need to help me figure out what name we're going to call our... I'm going to start doing a monthly craft-along thingy. What did... Co-crafting. I have to remember that most people call it a co-working, and we're not going to be working. We're going to be crafting. Anne, which club do you do now? This one right now, this is the stencil of the month. And then we're going to add either a butterfly or a hummingbird from one of the other ones. But this is the stencil of the month that made this guy. Co-crafting chaos. Send me that in a Discord message, would you? Because I think that one will work. You guys give me also, if you have any additional ideas for our co-crafting session, it's going to be a once a month thing. We're going to have a challenge that everybody can participate in. There's going to be a workbook. There's going to be different things. Right now, I've got a workbook up for the Ignite members. It is in the Ignite members section on the Spark website. You can download that. I will be re-releasing it to all the free members as a view only, so you'd have to be on the website to view it. Okay, so that's one of the perks of actually getting Ignite. And then we're going to be having a video for the people that are in the Ignite. That's going to be coming out next Monday. And then on the third Wednesday is going to be our co-crafting. What day did you think? Right now, I think I said Thursday. I've already got it scheduled on my calendar. I just have to double check. So the video will be up for perpetuity. Okay, you're going to be able to see that on the website. If you are an Ignite member, that's going to be up there for good. You're going to be able to rewatch it. Where do I find my freaking calendar? That's where I find my calendar. Okay. I was working on this like all weekend, guys. I'm just going to tell you, that's basically all that I did. Okay, so right now we have the workbook is up today for Ignite members. I'm planning on getting, yeah, I know it's 3 p.m. Eastern. The thing is, I can't schedule it for everybody. I try. I've noticed that our Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern worked for some people, not for a lot of people, probably because it was the weekend, you're spending time with your family. So I'm changing the dates and times, and we're going to see how it goes for a little bit. So right now, the first Monday of the month is going to be the workbook and the announcement of the challenge. So the challenge is, of course, what's in the workbook. The second Monday of the month is going to be the video where I am showing how to do it. So it's a pre-recorded video. It's going to be on the second Monday of the month. So that's coming out next week. And then on the 15th this month, we're going to be doing our community co-crafting chaos, whatever we're going to call it. Yeah, not 7 o'clock Eastern. No, I don't do night ones, mostly because that's dinner time with the Todd, and I have to spend some time with my hubby. I have to love him to death. So that is going to be though at 3 o'clock on Thursday the 15th. I will be sending out more information about this, but those are the dates right now. And I did want the Ignite members to know that it is there. I'm also, because this is an expansion and it's going to be growing, we are going to be increasing the price on the 15th, 16th, 17th. Anyway, after that, for new members. However, if you're in it now, if you're an Ignite member now, we're going to keep your pricing there. So if you sign up before the price increase, you'll be keeping that price. I will not be increasing it. These are some things I have to figure out how to do. But mostly the reason for the price increase is because I'm adding more value. This is taking like days to get set. Oh my God. Okay, we're doing green next. And I think it's only going to go like $27. It's not bad. So I think I want to let's do a different green. We have 4. I also have ID League. I haven't really used ID League. So the stems are done in Later Gator, and I'm going to do Ivy League for the others. Break is over. I'm sorry, honey. Love you. I will see you later, Miss Ann. That's one reason why I went ahead and said all the stuff fast is because I didn't want you to miss it. I knew you had a very short period that you could hang out. So, okay, so we're going to add in some Ivy League, which is a darker green. And apparently not enough of coming up on my brush. So let me grab some on my bigger brush. I just have to be careful not to hit those other pieces. And how do we make sure we don't do that? We cover them with a Post-it. And these are just regular Post-its, so they only have sticky on part of it. So I have to make sure that it's able to stick. And try not to let those shift either. And that one already tried shifting. Okay, let me get a full one. That's not it. That's the wrong end. There we go. Now I can get that part without worrying about going over my color part of my flowers. We don't want to do that, right?
No, not at all. You do not want to go over the flowers.
No, the flowers are going to be pretty. How are you doing, Ronan? Everybody say hello to Ronan.
Buenos gorditas, ¿cómo estás? Or something like that. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. Primarily because I failed Spanish in high school for 4 years straight. Because of Latin women. So, I mean...
Because of Latin women.
Yes, her name was Noelle Maltby, and her grandmother, her mother, and two of her tias, her aunts, are still mad that she ended up with the guy that she ended up with.
What does that have to do with you failing Spanish?
Because they loved me. Oh, God, they loved me.
Okay, again, what does that have to do with you failing Spanish? You should have gotten higher grades because they would have helped you, right?
Okay, okay, so the Spanish that gets taught in high schools and the Spanish that gets taught in Spanish households are two completely different Spanishes.
You learned all the bad words.
Well, it's not so much I learned the bad words. I learned... It's kind of like the difference between proper English and conversational English, or proper
you mean
French.
Like proper English and Southern English.
Exactly. Well, I mean, American is not proper English. American's
Southern.
American, and
American's
English is
American.
English, and you can tell the difference between those two.
Look at.
But yeah, the reason why I blame Noelle Maltby, that is beautiful. The reason I blame Noelle Maltby for me failing Spanish class is because I was busy looking at other things instead of the board and the books. So anyway, hi Noelle, if you ever see this, yes.
I believe that so much. I believe that. Oh my God, Ronan.
I was a heathen
naughty.
in high school.
Well, he's actually a red-blooded American male. That's all it takes.
Did the timer go?
Huh? What?
Nothing. Nerdy's turning off the oven. I'm doing slow roasted pork loin.
Ooh, that sounds good. You know what we had for the first time that we made ourselves? For the first
What?
time, we made quiche this weekend.
How was that?
It was awesome. It's like, I mean, Todd looked up a recipe. We put it together. You put it. I mean, and we didn't even eat it when it was fresh out of the oven. We basically we've been eating the leftovers, and it's like
Nice.
It doesn't look like all that because we put lots of cheese on top, so it has that kind of a crust on top that looks kind of weird. But then as soon as I bite it, it's like, oh my God!
I gotta cut you off. I jumped in here for a reason.
Uh-oh.
So, those of you here, I'm not telling you to turn Deborah's off, but if you open another window, there's somebody, Small Town Dreams, getting ready to showcase a wonderful Christmas card that they received.
I'm pulling it up now. I have to. I love Smalls. Okay, we're pulling up Smalls. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen because I can.
All right.
And I'm turning on the volume so y'all will be able to hear it, I think.
Yes, and I'm jumping back over to the Smalls.
This few hours during the day of silence that I have.
I have returned.
Quite nice.
Dang it, where is it? Why is it not showing up?
Welcome the day.
I'm sorry, guys. I got to do this.
So you got people coming in. Craftosphere.
Craftosphere.
Yes.
Craftosphere.
The place that was
Okay,
kidnapped.
y'all can hear me. Y'all should be able to hear her.
Watch my language. All right. So anyway,
There's Devers.
Debbie makes the best freaking cards. Let me tell you. I have a collection I'm starting, and my kids know that when I go away, these cards, they'll be giving out these cards is what's gonna happen. But they know how much these cards mean to me, so they do know that they're gonna have to go to a special home. But anyway, I love this freaking this card. Okay, let me tell you.
Nice catch. That was a nice catch. Well done.
I really tried hard.
She tries to control her
So
language.
anyway, without further ado, here is my Christmas card from Debbie. You want to know the best part?
What's the best part?
It lights up.
Oh, Jesus.
It says Merry Christmas inside the Etch-a-Sketch. Like Etch-a-Sketch typing.
That is
It is
perfect.
most amazing. I don't know if you guys see it. But, oh my gosh. This is the best freaking card. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, oh my gosh, Debbie, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you and all of your card making skills. You're the best.
Okay, guys.
So, trying to.
Okay, we're going to switch back to the screen here. If I can remember where the friggin' buttons are. That's because I turned off that thing. Okay. Oh, I turned it back. What'd I do? Okay, guys, I hope y'all like that. I love that card. It is so fun, and there is a video showing how I made that. That's the first time that I made it with that film, so that it's like, oh my God. She's still showing it over there. I don't know if anybody is still over here with me because y'all were watching her. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, I know. She is, and she knew to open, she knew to do it this time. Hey, Tony, welcome in. By the way, Tony has been making sure to say hello over in the Discord like every day. It has been so fun. Okay, so we got that part. Now I'm going to add a little bit of glitter. As usual, the card is great, yes. I think y'all were just quiet because you wanted to hear. So now she's showing off the shaker one that she got recently, too. Okay, I'm going to bring this one back in. And we're going to add some glitter to that. I think I'm going to go with gold this time.
It's delicious, Danielle_Vegas.
Hey, Frida, welcome in. How'd you find us? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Carol says, success, I'm back. The chair is built. Love the card. Yay. So I don't know if you're talking about this card or the one that I sent off to Nerdy. I did good this year. It was very difficult for me to... There's some cards that I have a very, very, very hard time giving away. Period. That was one of them. But I did good, and some of the ones that... There are a few cards that did go out that I would not normally give out. Hey, Irma. Both. Okay. Thank you, honey. Yeah, that one was really fun. That was for a video hop. I don't remember right now. I think it was Hero Arts. But I loved that. And that was just so fun. So that was actually, if it was Hero Arts like I think, the video also shows where you can get, the description has the supply list, of course, including the film that you can use to do the same kind of effect. Okay, I need this to line up so I can add my glitter. We need glitter. And then I need to start building my, that is so pretty. I need to start building the things. I lied. You're trying to distract me, honey. But I need to start building our butterfly or the whatchamacallit? Hummingbird. Kitty. Okay. And this is all that it took. It doesn't take much on here to fill in those little pieces. And I'm spreading it pretty thin, but I'm trying not to go over the part that's green. But if it did, who cares? It'd be just a little extra glitter, right? And then I'm going to set it to the side. Why am I setting it to the side? I'm going to try to let it dry naturally instead of with my heat gun, because my heated tool is in the front room because Todd was using it for something. Okay, so here we go. Oh, yeah. The gold is perfect for that one. I do love that. And I'm thinking, I'm looking at this now. I think I want to do the butterfly. And I need to go ahead and I need to clean off the area on my desk so I need to clean all the things. Let's clean all the things first and then we'll work on that. That has to dry anyway. There's my alcohol. Todd is commandeering my tools. Well, it's fine. it's fine. It's all fine. The reason that he was commandeering that tool is that he needed it for I believe it was for heating something having to do with epoxy. For his bicycles. He's got more than one. He is right now working on custom aero bars for one of his bicycles. So when we've gone out on our short rides, short for him, for me, it was 7, 9, and 12 miles. Honey, everything has a reason. I love my pastes. Lunar paste, solar paste, astro paste. I love my pastes. I don't use them as often as I should, but they are gorgeous. The sprays are gorgeous too. My inks, I don't use my inks as often as I should. I'm talking about my alcohol markers. I love those. I love my Simon Hurley and Catherine Pooler inks. All of the things you have in your toolbox. There is a purpose for all of the things, okay? So it's not a question of what do you love more. It's what will work. What do you want to use for this specific purpose today? There's also, actually epoxy resin. It could have been, but what I think it actually was is he was trying to soften a piece of plastic that he's building the thing with. I don't remember. He showed me what he was doing, but he kept the thing in there, so I don't know. It's a star. Okay. So what he's done is he took I don't even know what the tube is made out of. I think it might just be some PVC pipe. I'm not sure. It's probably not because it's probably stronger. But he's basically gluing them in place at the end of his aero bars. What aero bars are is when you're riding your bicycle, most of us think of it at curved handlebars. So you've got that. If you've ever watched anybody racing, a lot of times they will have another set of handlebars that go vertical that they're laying their arms down in as they're holding it. So that is what he was doing there. He doesn't want to be a streamer. Thank you, Ruth, though. But that's what he's trying to do. But he's wanting to make it more comfortable. And he's noticed that there are people like on Tour de France and different things like that he watches where they have their hands overlap, which kind of makes sense. This makes me think of kitty paws. But he's trying to arrange things so it's going to be the most comfortable for him, so he's making his own. So that's what he's working on, is he is basically... Is that the right place? Yeah. This one goes here. I'm trying to organize this so that everything is kind of where it needs to be. This one's black, but it's like blue and red make purple. Okay. Red and yellow make orange. So I'm trying to keep them kind of together. And I like having it up like that because I hopefully won't get ink on the wrong things. All right. We're going to go ahead and do the next part. Look at, this is almost dry now. So pretty. We're going to go ahead and we want to do, we've got the hummingbird and then we've got the butterfly. The hummingbird has got a lot of little pieces. The butterfly has bigger pieces. So it doesn't really matter which. Ooh. I think maybe I want to go with some vellum for part of our wings. I think that'll be kind of cool. Hey, Terry, 40 stream streak. Yeah, I'm so upset with myself. I've been watching Supreme. You guys know we've been raiding after her, but apparently she went live sometime this weekend and I missed it because I lost my stream streak. I found out this morning. It's like it was long enough in the past that I lost my stream streak. And that goes with that, so I don't lose them. Okay, so for our butterfly, we have this piece that is the background. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do vellum. Sorry if I missed anything. I was signing up for Ignite. Well, thank you so much, Christine. So if you need help navigating, which hopefully you won't, I'm trying to make everything as easy as I can. There is a section, when you go into the community hub, there is a sidebar, like on the left-hand side that has all the different spaces. Go to the part that is for the Ignite workshops. I'm probably going to rename some things, but it is going to be, for now, it's going to still say Ignite. And that's where you're going to find all of the stuff that you have access to as an Ignite member. Everything else should be available to you as well. I don't think I really have any things on there that Ignite members don't have access to. But if you're a free member, you can't access the Ignite area. You told me that before. Ever thought some butterflies look like moths? It had a butterfly topper. I had a butterfly topper freebie in a magazine, and it looks like moths more than butterflies to me. Especially the white ones. I know. Moths tend to be, in my mind, they look a lot more gray and kind of powdery. I don't know if that makes sense. Like dusty. Okay, so here are the pieces for our... I'm taking all the things off. For our butterfly, I'm going to do these out of vellum, and then these are going to be out of some cardstock, and that's so that I can do a translucent wing instead of the stitched ones. Because I used the stitched ones before. That was on this. So this part that's stitched, I think I'm going to have it translucent, and then we can color those in with some inks, and that'll be kind of cool. I'm trying to do things differently here. Jen says, oh. I don't know if she's thinking, about the vellum idea, but I don't use vellum. This does not go with this. This is the beak for our our hummingbird belongs in this one. I was using everything together. So yeah, things got mixed up a little bit. I think I've got everything positioned right, but that one definitely did not go there. Okay, the rest of this is for flowers, which I'm not going to use. So those are off to the side. So these are the only ones we're going to actually be using on this card. Oh, nope. Have to have the body. Okay. So you can either cut things out of scraps, or you can cut things out of white cardstock and color it in. I think I'm going to use, this is some paper that we made for the skull at Halloween. So I'm going to use that one for the body, and I'm going to start with just the vellum. I think I have some scraps of vellum in here, but do I have a big enough one? Because I thought I put one in here that was bigger. This one is at least big enough for one. Yeah, I need to use my scraps up because I need to consolidate all my scraps. I don't know what that meant, Ronan. Ronan put that in there and I have no idea what it was. Ooh. I'm still scanning through this real quick to see if there's another piece of vellum that is big enough. Here's some acetate. That's not what I'm looking for. These are vellum pieces. I don't think either. That one might work. So first things first, let's do the vellum. And first see if I have a piece that is going to work. So this one, I'm hoping it's going to be big enough for the small. And it is. Perfect! So that's going to be for that one. These pieces are off to the side. And then, well, let me make sure, because I picked up the wrong piece. 40, really? 40? Terry says 40? Really? 40? Well, you're stuck with me now. After a 40 stream streak, I ain't going nowhere. That one does still fit. Well, thank you, Terry. I don't want you to go nowhere, honey. You can stay here. Okay, so we've got those. And then I need a piece of this cardstock for the body. And question, do we want the part that is on this one that is blue, do we want it to be another color? Well, what kind of color do you want? Do you want glitter? We already have glitter in the flowers.
It's delicious, Auntie Cootie.
So I could do something like that. Where did I put my that's where I put my scraps. Oh, what if I think that's what I want to do. We're going to have a glittery butterfly. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so cool. Thank you for the follow. I do need to have that's another thing I need to work on when I get a chance to is better alerts. I want better alerts than what I got right now. I don't know. I mean, I like how I go back and forth. I sometimes I like it when there's really noisy alerts when people do the follow and subscribe and all the things. And sometimes I think it's too much. At least that's what my thought has been in the past. And that's because I was thinking, well, nobody else does it like that on YouTube. So do I really want to do that? So y'all need to tell me. Hey, Ronan, do y'all like the noise and chaos like what we have had with all of those? Ronan is in the dungeon if y'all want to join him over on Twitch. Do y'all like the noise and chaos? Or I'm not going to say do you like it, I'm going to say do you want more of it? Because we could do that. I could do something like that for when people subscribe or join or all the things. Okay. Could do that as alerts. Or we can keep it kind of mellow and contained. We said chaos, but yeah, that kind of implies the Ronan. As I have noticed that over the last couple of months, we've had more chaos than anything else. We have definitely been increasing the chaos, and I think y'all are liking it. If I do more videos, they're probably not going to be the chaos variety, but I also have not decided exactly what I need to do. Contained? Are you feeling well? There are some folks that have messaged me on Facebook. Have replied to my emails and said, I like the recorded videos, not the lives so much. But I also know that there's a lot of folks that are loving the lives. So that's why I'm just asking y'all's opinions. If I went by what the first folks said when they said that they did not like the live streams, I wouldn't be live streaming now. But I think the live streams have been very, very popular.
Okay, hold on. Contained? Contained.
Contained the chaos?
Contained. That's what you're going to go with?
I said, do we want to? I'm asking the questions. Do I want to have really chaos? Okay, when I first went, a few months ago, when I started going live all the time, there was somebody that sent me an email that didn't understand or like the fact that we did all the animated stuff on the screen. And that was basically just the emote wall. It's where I didn't have a lot yet.
That's fair.
But the thing is that there's a lot more people that like having the thing. So it's like, I was considering not being
They're more than welcome
chaotic.
to have their opinion. Okay. So, yeah, Jen, that's about to happen. We about to have a conversation. Look, this is how and what I'm going to say to that individual that decided that they were going to speak up and let their opinion be known. We here at the Craftosphere greatly appreciate any and all feedback that you may or may not choose to provide to us. However, please keep in mind, this is a community space. And you need to be made aware of, although we do appreciate you reaching out, this is not a community that you mediate. This is not a community that you moderate. This is a community you are more than welcome to join. And if you do not like the way that this specific community is seasoned, the door is right over there. You are more than welcome to walk right back out the door you walked through to get here. We like the crazy. We like the ingenuity. We like the creativity. And we like it in all forms of the chaos that is creation. So that being what it is, you either gonna stay in the craftosphere or you gonna go find a nice, calm, melodic, balanced, boring community to be part of.
Okay, Ronan. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was asking people's opinions, and Ronan definitely gave me his opinion. He wants the friggin' chaos. Idolide says.
Here's the thing:
agrees.
if you actively say that you want less chaos in your community, I'm going to take that full offense from that. First and foremost, I am going to be wholeheartedly both confused and offended, and I will be here less. Not so much less. I will be in chat less, but I will be lurking still. But that's unacceptable. I don't know what to tell you.
Apparently, Smalls is now lurking. I see her face because I have her stream up. I see her face. I'm waiting for her to smile when she realizes that I hear her while she's eating her food. Okay,
I'm right
someone
now.
said
I am
that I'm-
multitasking.
Somebody said something about that I didn't do that I'm missing the body
Yes,
of my
yes,
thing,
Ruth.
and I can't
Chaos
find
is
it.
in fact a state of being for me. That is a constant state of being. That's like default.
Okay, good. Do you guys remember where the butterfly, Christine? The butterfly piece is still on the cutting die.
The
She
flutterby.
said, but here's the die, and I don't know where the rest of it is. I don't know where I put the things away. It's like it's not on the thing. Did it fall into the
I'm
drawer?
looking at somebody cycling, which, I mean,
You're looking at somebody doing what?
Yeah, I'm looking
There
at a
it is.
commercial. Somebody's riding a bike, and that
Okay.
just seems
Strange.
accurate for this channel. No, it's weird because it's that was a TurboTax commercial where somebody was riding a bike the whole time.
Wow.
First of all, if you're doing your taxes while riding a bike, I don't think
There's a
you're taking your
problem.
taxes seriously.
Yeah, there's a problem there. Okay. Thank you for
Also,
letting me know
SpongeBob has
that
made
I
it to
was
Burger
missing.
King.
SpongeBob made it to Burger King.
Oh no.
Well, I haven't had a chance to get back into. You, of course, made me think of Fortnite. Plus, apparently,
How did I make you think of Fortnite? What?
SpongeBob.
What did I do? Oh, SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Okay.
Yeah, that made me think of Fortnite. But I
Okay.
haven't had a chance to get in there. But I did see that that Smalls is kind of excited because I think it was Continue said something about the sidekicks.
Yes.
The
Apparently,
animals.
there's pets now.
I know. I have a doggy that is a peely doggy. So he's a dog.
You have a
Peely
banana dog?
I have a banana
Is
dog.
that kind of like a wiener dog but different?
It
I
looks
mean,
like
they're both
it looks like a
kinda
banana.
the same shape.
It's a banana. But that's not the best one. That's not the one I'm using right now. I've got baby Groot. Not
Jesus.
Grogu, but I have baby Groot. I have baby Groot running around with me. I had to get him.
I have not
He came
played
into the item shop
Fortnite.
like a couple of days ago. It's last week, and it's like, oh my god, I have to. I even showed the Todd, and he agreed that I said, well, you have enough V-Bucks, you should buy it.
That's fair.
I mean, I've never told him that I was even thinking about buying anything in the game because I don't spend money on games. I don't, but I'm sorry.
Fair.
He's too cute. So he dances
I do.
around, and you give him little high fives and stuff, and yeah, he's
It's a
adorable.
quicker question than did you do what? What happened? What happened? What I missed? I missed something.
It's a quicker question than what didn't you do?
I didn't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't prove nothing. I didn't do it.
So here's
Nothing
here's
has been proven in a court of
vision
law.
right
You
now,
have no
Ronan,
evidence.
Just so that you know, this is kind of what I'm thinking is probably going to be happening with my channel. Is that all of the live streams and stuff? It's going to be chaos. You're not really getting taught anything because there's too much going on to really have a tutorial learning how to do the things. Other than
That's
hey,
fair.
let's put some stuff together. Which means if anybody wants to learn something from me, they're probably going to need to take my classes.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I was
I
working
mean,
on.
you can still teach with the chaos. I've learned
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, you can always learn. Well, I feel that you learn more when you're laughing anyway. If you're having a good time, you're going to learn a lot more than if you're grumpy.
Jen,
No
my
grumpy-
nose is
no
an appropriate
grumpiness here.
size. My nose is an appropriate size. Thank you very much, Miss Auntie
What?
Cootie.
I missed that. What did she say about your nose?
She called me Pinocchio.
Oh, there it is.
Hey. Look, it's got nothing to do with telling the truth and telling a lie. Question is, what can you prove?
Absolutely.
What you got evidence for? That's what I need to know.
Jen says, "Wah." Okay, I think I'm gonna put some neon behind this, and then I'm gonna decide that's too much and do something else. That's just the way it is. Because you can put marker on the back of your vellum to change the color of the vellum. So now we have an orange wing with purple. or with pink or whatever color. It's kind of a pinkish purple butterfly glitter thing. I think I'm probably going to add some color into that too and blend it out. I have so much fun on these live streams though. It's like, y'all get me moving. Sometimes when I'm going to record sometimes when I'm going to record a video. I ain't got
nothing to do with this.
Yes, you do, Ronan. But sometimes when I need to record a video, I overthink it now. And I have trouble getting started. It literally took me all day, not yesterday, day before yesterday, all day to record and edit a video.
I have the same problem when I'm working on my videos in OBS.
Ronan?
What?
You don't do videos in OBS, do you?
Actually, I do. I do instructional and training videos for one of the games that I play.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
Teaching people how to play, teaching people how to survive in game, stuff like that. And yeah, I actually have created content for games and published them. That is something that happened.
Where did you publish them at so we can look and what
I'm not telling. None of you have access to them, I guarantee you.
But Ronan.
But what?
What game is it?
It's EVE Online. So it's an MMO. It's a space MMO, and I spent about a year as the training officer in the corporation / guild for any other MMO. And as training officer, I was teaching new players and people that were new to our sector of the game. I was teaching them how to live, laugh, love, and survive in the area we were in. I gave classes. I did video or instructional videos and stuff.
Ruth says, Ronan, you being stingy.
Yes, I am.
Not streaming. He did recorded video, which I've done recorded videos. I've done recorded videos since 2017. So it's been almost, good Lord, that's a long time. It's almost 10 years.
It was,
old.
I did, I think there's like 7 or 8 of them, and they're all about 10-15 minutes a piece.
Okay.
I went out, I recorded the footage of myself doing it, and then I ended up editing everything together in an editor, and then I did a 10 to 15 minute, did an intro, 10 to 15 minute class, outro, and yeah, there's about 7 or 8 of those still floating around somewhere.
Oh, but we will find you.
You're not gonna find me.
Oh, but besides, even if you did find him, AI is getting so good that it probably isn't him that you found. It's probably just an AI generated video.
On top of that, it is not under my name. That's the other thing. Everything else, I'm Ronan. On that one situation, my name is not Ronan.
Is it your real name? I don't know if Ronan's your real name.
No, I don't use my... I am a child of the 80s. And I was in my teens when the internet became a thing. I was still a kid when... Well, I was a teenager when the internet was still a place that you didn't give out your real information.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, let's be honest. Now you go on the internet and call people to come get you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We didn't do that.
It's weird.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do have my address now in the video description, because if you want to send me Happy Mail, you can do that. But I didn't.
Then you're being.
Why do you think I chose the name Debbie J's Crafting Corner and it never had my last name on there? For years.
Fair.
Now people know my last name, but for years nobody knew my last name. And it started off as Luminous Spirit, because that was my name on games and stuff. So if you see Luminous Spirit, that's me. And it basically means shining ghost.
Yes, I am being secretly, stealthily stingy. Yes, Ruth. With everything that I've shared, I think I get to be stingy about this one thing. I think that's fair. With some of the stories I've shared, I definitely feel I get to be stingy.
Okay, I'm loving this butterfly. I'm loving the
It's
butterfly.
very pretty.
I think it turned out wonderfully. I like it better than my old one. It's like, okay, so now I need to, I think I'm going to do the same thing I did on this one. I like that background, that postage stamp. So I'm going to cut a piece for that, but I don't know what color. I could see if I can find some more of the glitter paper. That's a waste of glitter.
The butterfly
paper.
definitely needs foam behind it.
The problem with that, I do need to pop it up, and I have to figure out how I'm going to do
Yes.
that because the wings are now translucent.
Ah, refreshing.
So if
Thanks,
I put
Danielle
foam behind it,
_Vegas.
unless it's really strategically placed, you're going to see the foam. So I do need to do the strategically placed thing.
That's fair.
Yeah. What do I want to use for?
But I think we all agree it needs foam.
Everything needs foam.
Yes.
Because why? Foam is life. And have you listened to the words of this song that's playing, Ronan?
No.
I made a song. Let me turn up
Sweet.
I'm gonna turn up the music so you can hear it. But this is version 1 of my theme song. I need to make another one that is just for videos. But
Okay.
Let's start this show in the crafting corner. There's always room to grow. With laughter and love, we create anew. In this vibrant world, there's space for you too. If I can make it, you can too, no doubt. With every little heart I craft, I shout. Join the chat, let it take over the stream.
I like it.
Together we're crafting.
I do like it. It's
This
got a
is
very
Raptorsphere.
80s pop.
Exactly.
It's got a very 80s pop feel to it.
It's got in the craftosphere in
Like
there too.
like Tiffany, Debbie, one of them.
I love 80s.
That's fair. So I am going to bounce back out of here. Y'all have a wonderful day. I got one more person I gotta go harass. Loves and laters.
Love you, Ronan. Thank you so much. And thank you, Chris. Chris says he loves the song. I love the song too, but I have to make more because it's it's becoming an earworm. Welcome to the craftosphere.
Yeah, step inside. Every color, every shape. Come catch the vibe. Foam is life. We design with glee, creating magic. Oh, can't you see? If I can make it, you can too.
To no doubt.
With every little heart I craft, I shout. Join the chat, let it
Take over the stream. Together we're crafting
fulfilling
our dream. Okay, I'm gonna turn back down to normal. I do love the song, but yeah, it's like even the Todd, when we were on our bike ride yesterday, he's like, since you're paying for that thing to make the music, you really need to make more than one. It's like, I know. And here's something else that you guys may or may not remember because it's years ago. There was a hop. We did a hop a while back that was a scrap hoarders. We did the scrap hoarders hop, and it wound up being like 3 different ones. And I did make a song that I don't remember how we did it. I think it's where me and Todd tried to sing it. I need to have it redone. Yes, I did, Chris, and I think I actually sent you a friend request, but I don't know that if it stays on there if we're not online at the same time, but I did send you a friend request. So I did find you on Fortnite, so yay. Aww. Post office has failed me. No Spellbinders delivery and no updates for delivery. Boo boo face. Yeah, it happens. I do like looking at my informed delivery to see what I'm expecting. Like I'm expecting a package today, but I have no idea if it's actually going to show up. I need to cut a rectangle out of that. Let me find another die because I don't want to waste all of that prettiness. So I'll use one of these from the Linear Touch. And I think that's actually a good size for that one. So I need a smaller. I could just do the frame on the inside. So this one should cut it down smaller on the inside. If I keep it centered, that should be fine. It's all fine. I know, I was going to make 2 cards. Instead, I'm just making the one. It is 1:30, and I told y'all I'm trying to stick to just the 1 hour. So, because of that, and y'all have a basic idea of what the cards... Well, you don't, but I don't care. We are going to go ahead... We're going to go ahead and do... get the giveaway part started, I think. Because I know y'all want to win the card regardless, right? And you know that if I really screw it up, I'll make another one. I'll make another one. You know that. Okay, so centering my rectangle. So follow the instructions over there. If you want to win the card, type !join if you are on YouTube or on the Twitch. What would be fun is if I can figure out how to do it on the other platforms without really using up all of my resources on my computer. Hey, Danielle. So apparently Danielle has been lurking. And Red Fox Lab 2. Hey, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need to do a big welcome. Okay. Did that actually cut all the way? No, it did not, because I'm going to tell y'all, I'm so used to using my longer platform that I didn't have it all the way centered, so it didn't cut all the way through. Isn't that a shame? I'm going to keep it lined up, though. We're going to go ahead and run it through again. And only reason I'm wanting to make sure it's done somewhat right is I'd like to use that center section. I could use that as another background, another frame, because I went ahead and added that fun fluted frame background. So I can use this for another card. I think that'll be pretty. And this one is going to be behind our main frame, and that goes there. I'm looking to make sure I got all the things. Kelly says, Chris, my dad pushed me into the cooker at the... Kelly, honey, I want you to just go and get in bed and stay there. Because you need to stop doing that stuff, hon. You need to stop hurting yourself. She was helping somebody and protecting somebody and wound up getting cut up and had to get stitches. And now you caught your hair on fire. Honey, this is not your week. I mean, I'm hoping that there's been some kind of a low-key third item, because what I found, and this is superstition, I'll say it, what I found is that a lot of times issues like that come in threes, and you just had two. Yes, Kelly needs a bubble. She needs to be wrapped in bubble wrap. She needs bubble wrap. And I've also noticed that in general, those things normally only happen when you leave home. So I don't know why it's happening to you now. I mean, she says her dad pushed her into the cooker. So that sounds like an indoor item. And it's like, that ain't the way it's supposed to work, guys. No. I mean, I am one that if I leave the house, there is a possibility that I am going to hurt myself. Like when I need to put this back on. Okay. I'm glad I'm done with my die cutting. At least I think I am. Where is my thingy? There we go. So the handles, that's not the handle. The handles do come off. And I keep my Allen wrench here just in case. Because sometimes, I don't know why, but apparently it comes, the screwing in comes loose. It loosens itself while I'm using it over time. So I'm going to put this back in there and yeah. So whenever you get your die cutting machine, the first thing you have to do is put the handle on. Because on most of them, I don't think on the Scout, but on most of them, they do have them already taken off. So Ruth says that you don't have to get on the giveaway, but you know, I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. I love y'all. Write in chat who they is to me. What?
Wow, what a weird dream.
I'm not going to, Jen, I'm not going to use Loctite on it because if I want to change anything, like right now I'm using the comfort grip handle, which I'm loving, but let's say I want to switch it out for any reason. Yeah. Or if something breaks and I want to cut it off, it can be an issue trying to get the thing off if you do use Loctite. So I don't mind putting it back on occasionally, but this is the first time that y'all have seen me have to put it back on. Okay, so it is back on, and that didn't take me long at all. We have 27 people in the giveaway for a card that is incomplete. And I'm just going to carefully take my tape off because sometimes it tries to rip my design, and I don't like that. And if it did, I just trimmed this down smaller. And the only reason I taped it down is, number one, I should have used my magnetic map, but I didn't think about it. But I used it to make sure that my rectangle was where I wanted it. And you could always use your paper trimmer if you want to. And that's what I do a lot of times. But I wanted to fit this, so I thought, you know, let's just use the rectangle since I'm using a couple of them anyway. So that's going to overlap a little bit. And then we have our butterfly. That is translucent. I love it. I mean, isn't that cool? You can see through it a little bit. Not a lot because I added that color, but I think that looks wonderful. Okay. Now I need to start putting things together. And I need to not lose things. Magnets are fun. Avenger Fox and Red Fox Lab. I think I was going through some cards that need to be sent out, and Avenger Fox, on the 23rd, I believe you won a card, so you may want to go back and look at the video to see if you wanted it, and then claim it if you want it, okay? Otherwise, that one's not going to be going out to you. And I didn't see your name in the claim stuff yet, I don't think, unless it was a different name and I didn't know it was you. But just letting you know, you had won a card on the nighttime stream from the 23rd. So that was Tuesday the 23rd of December, the 5 p.m. live stream. And I believe that was one that might have a thumbnail on it. I don't remember if I put a new thumbnail on it or not. I was checking things this morning because I need to get stuff mailed out. All right, now I need a card base. And I need foam because foam. What a yarnaholic. Hello. Welcome in. So we are doing a giveaway for this card I'm putting together right now. So if you want to get in on the giveaway, go ahead and type into the chat !join. And welcome in, and thank you so much for joining us today. All right. Jan, can you write who that was? Who what was? I don't know what Anne Marit is asking. Can somebody ask her who what was for me? Because I don't know what she's referring to. Hee hee, of course. Yeah, type into the chat !join if you want to get in on the giveaway. I won a card, but I don't remember when or who or what. When or what live it was. I think the only person, well, I haven't checked to see who has or has not claimed. Kelly, if you have not claimed yours yet, I will let you know. I was basically looking at the ones that I had on my desk that I needed to add the note to the back so I knew who it was. Those are the ones I was looking at this morning, but this afternoon I do plan on putting them in the envelopes and getting the stickers on there. And the other thing that I need to do is I need to put stamps on them, and I still have to go to the post office because I can't do it today because Todd's gone with the car, and I'm not driving the van yet because although I think it's fine, I'm not willing to chance with him not here that something goes wrong. We basically had to fix some things because of oil leaks, and we think it's all good. And I drove it a little bit this weekend, but I also drove it where Todd's around and he can come get me if something goes wrong. If he's on the other side of town, at least a half hour away, it's not going to happen. He's not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to wait until he's home, which I think he said he was probably going to be working from home at least one day this week, and that'll make it so I can go get international postage. And that's just because I'm being cheap. I don't really like the idea of paying the post office for them putting stamps in an envelope and mailing them when they're the friggin' post office. Okay, we've got that. I'm going to put some foam on the back of this one. And here's my foam. So I will be updating my list, and I'm hoping that I've got so many friggin' things that I'm working on at the same time. I want to have, one of my big goal for this weekend was getting things done for what was our workshop. It's going to be, I don't know what I'm going to call it. Hey Deb, welcome in. I know, I love all Spellbinders things. I've been so happy to be an influencer for them. I think it's been like over 4 years now. And I love all the things. I've been getting to play with the club kits for all of that time. I think my first club was 2022, I think. Yeah, I think it was like January 2022 was when I joined that part of the influencer thing. I had already been on for like 6 months and doing some of their new releases. And then I believe it was in January 2022 that they let me start doing the clubs on a regular basis. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the back of the foam so that I can pretty much slide it around and make sure that it is where I want it to be, because this would be easy for me to screw up. Because I'm trying to center it right in the middle of that postage stamp. And I think that looks pretty good. Okay, and then we have our butterfly. And you guys are saying you wanted foam on it, so I'm going to be careful. Did I spy your name on LV? Yes, I'm going to be doing Paper Escape, and that's another thing I need to work on. Yeah. So yes, Ruth, you are correct on that. My next summit is at the end of this month. We start promoting that next week. I'll be doing Paper Escape coming up. So I've got, right now, in the next couple of months, I've got, I don't want that to happen. I believe it's 2 summits and Paper Escape. No, I have not sent them out yet. So Maureen, you're probably going to be one of the first ones to receive hers because you live so close. I do need to mail them out, and I just haven't had the time to get it done yet. So I do apologize, honey. Foam plus glue equals wiggle room. Absolutely. So no, I have not forgotten about it. I'm still working on getting my Christmas cards done too. There are a few more I want to make sure to get out. And then I've got all of the winner's things that I need to mail out, but I also needed to get the first month of, that needs to go there, I think. Is that skinny enough? I hope it's skinny enough. Oh, it worked. Yay. Oh, thank you, honey. Well, I'm with you though. I want you to have your stuff. I think you won more than one thing, if I remember right. And I just haven't had a chance to get them out. So I feel bad about it. I feel very guilty about all the things. Y'all know I'm like that. I want to do all the things. I want to give everybody all the things, and I can't always do it. And I try to make the time for it to happen. I'm also trying to have a little bit of time to focus on riding my bicycle. So I've gone on 3 bike rides in the last, I think it's like 4 since the first one was Debbie Twiggle, Twitch and Wiggle. What? One of those words that come out when you're trying to say 2 words. Is that what I said? Or is that what you said, Ruth? Because I wouldn't be surprised if it was what I said, because, yeah, words. Another way to do this so that you don't have to fight with trying to size your foam would be to do multiple layers of the die. You can cut multiple layers of it so that you can add that dimension, and it'll be popped up right where you want it. Oh, that's what you said. Yeah, well, it's something I would say too. There have been lots of times where I've messed up words because I was thinking of 2 different ways to say the exact same thing at the exact same time. And yeah, it came out wrong. So one of the things I was working on yesterday was, and it's kind of combined. I'm kind of trying to combine some things. It's a thing. I think that works. The question is, where do I want to put the butterfly? Do we want the butterfly kind of in the middle? Yeah, it would be amazing with a light behind it. Absolutely. So that, I mean, my thinking about figuring out my, I don't even know what the word is. It's not where I discovered it, or it's kind of where I just kind of rediscovered another use for vellum. Makes me think this could be a good way for me to do, I've got a light up card due in a week. Well, I have a Pear Blossom Press card due in a week, which a lot of times those are light up cards. Sometimes they are interactive, other things like the wobbles and things, because all of those are things that I get from Pear Blossom Press. I could put it right there so it kind of covers up that bit, but I don't know that actually looks kind of cool. But if I do it right here, it's on the little flower. Now I have to find more ideas to slim down your time. More time. Yes, absolutely. Upper left. You're wanting it up here higher, or just barely touching the edge. I'm kind of thinking having it like kind of lit on that flower would be good. And then I do have, I don't think any of these, oh, I'm going to use one of the sentiments from the clubs. That's right. Stacking all the things. So that I can get to our sentiments. Because I also kind of want to cover that little bit of oops at the top. So let's see what sentiments we've got and how I can position everything so that the sentiment is seen. Yeah, I think it does work on the flower. And it's big enough that I could put something. Well, what I did with this one is I put the sentiment down here at the bottom. I've also got the small sentiment that says, "You're one of a kind and have a nice day." So I could put "Thank you" at the bottom and "Have a nice day" at the top. What do you think? The way that my brain tends to work is thinking that I need a bigger sentiment higher up and the smaller substance sentiment lower, but positioning on here means I'd kind of have to go in reverse, and that's why my brain is kind of struggling with it. So I'd love you guys' opinion. If you think it works, I'm going to do it. I may do it anyway. Oh no, Debbie, I can't recall the name of the die set that features that beautiful butterfly. Well, you know what? That's what I'm here for, honey. This one is called, as soon as I find it, this one is called Butterfly Dance. This is the stitching die of the month. This is the stitching die of the month for the month of January 2026. Get in there. Okay. So Jen said I'm okay with doing it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'll put one of a kind up at the top, and then we'll put thank you or best wishes or something down at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead. I'm making a decision. Executive decision here. I'm going to go ahead and put the butterfly on there. Let me get all these little release papers down and going to go ahead and put it in place so the decision's been made. Okay, we have 32 people in the giveaway. 33 people in the giveaway. Anybody else wants to join in on that? You just type into the chat !join. We will be back tomorrow at noon Eastern for another card featuring Spellbinders clubs, as well as our members only live stream at 4:30 tomorrow and our normal evening stream with Elizabeth Costa Rogers tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Eastern. And this is not wanting to pop off. Come on. Release paper, just the little bitty ones don't want to come off. They never do. There we go. So I hope you guys will all join me tomorrow at noon and again tomorrow night. And if you're not already a member on my YouTube channel, go ahead and join that. I think the cheapest one is like 99 cents a month or something, but that gives you the opportunity to come and hang out with us on our pre-show, which sometimes it's just me cleaning up and sometimes it's just me prepping for the 5 o'clock, but we get to hang out, and it's where just the members get to come in and hang out. Okay, there we go. So it's popped up just a little bit. Just a little bit, give a little bit of dimension, and now I just need those sentiments. And I've actually got a little bit more space up there at the top, which is nice for me to add that sub-sentiment. I am not doing the drum roll yet. Jen is asking for the drum roll. We're not doing the drum roll yet because I'm not done. I'm almost done, but I'm not done. Okay, where are my dies for this? Good grief. Hold, please. I'm putting things away so that I don't lose them. Because it is what happens. It is. Okay, Everbloom. And of course, now I don't know. That's because it's over there. Best year sentiments are actually right over here, and I just need the dies to go with my sentiments. Hi, Pooh Bear.
Love you. I am still at work, so zero sound. LL.
Put a bunch of hearts in there for Anne. Put a bunch of hearts in there for Anne. Okay, we want to do You're One of a Kind. That's this one. And then I think I want to do Thank You. Smile is my favorite, and I only did one smile. I need to do a bunch more. And here's you. There we go. All the hearts are for Anne. Oh, I pulled out the 4. I pulled out the wrong one. Let me grab my U. Over the stream. So yeah, if you guys have some ideas as to what you would like to have our co-crafting session that we're going to be doing on the 15th called, if you've got some title ideas, be sure to send those to me over in the Discord. And I'm going to be picking a name. I have to, because it's past time. Tara's put the green ones on there. It looks like everything's lined up. I'm using my magnetic magic mat this time, so hopefully everything stays lined up. Love all the emotes, guys. Okay, this card is almost done. We've got one of a kind up at the top. And then we've got thank you to go at the bottom. I think that's going to work. So this is going to be our card. I just need to add these last little bits. Hey Dee, how you doing, honey? Be sure to get in on the giveaway, hon. This is the card we're giving out today, and I think it turned out wonderful. But just type in the chat exclamation. You did it. Yay. Oh, you just want to see how the new winner thing works. Okay, so yeah, over on Discord, I'm going to go ahead and pull up that page so y'all can see it when I do it. I'm not doing it right now, but I am going to do it. We get that out of the way. Discord, Discord, Discord. There is a new section. Under
Thanks for the sub, Fit 60.
community card winners. There we go. Okay, so under card winners, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all see it. And it's not working. I did not. Apparently, they're not connected. It'll be a second again. Okay. So now when I hit the display, it should pop up with the right one. So this is our Discord server. And over under community, there is a new tab that says card winners. This part here is just a test. So when I pop in the, thank you for the resub. There's people doing things and I'm not catching that they're doing them. Thank you guys. So what happens is when I hit the button to put the link into the chat for you to claim your prize, it's going to automatically do a screenshot of who the winner was and the desk to see what the card was. So it's going to happen automatic if it works right. So we're going to take a look at that once we do it. There we go. We're going to take a look at that once we do it. And I'm assuming it's going to work because my testing last week worked. And that was based on Ruth, and it was actually Jen's idea first. And then Ruth decided she was going to try to help me with it as well on Friday. Yeah, Friday. But this will make it so that nobody else has to do it. It's going to be an automatic thing. I like to automate things so I don't... Number one, I don't have to do it myself, and I don't have to have anybody else that has to do it. So I do like to automate as much as possible to make it as easy. And it's kind of like when you pay your bills and you have it set to auto pay. You don't have to think about it. You have to think about, do I have enough money in the account? But you don't have to think about, did I make the payment, because it happens automatic. Like yesterday, I came across a bill. It's for my HOA, for my townhome, that I still have to pay the HOA dues, although I've got somebody else living in the house because it's a rental. And I had forgotten to update it. It's like every year it increases a little bit. So I need to update my auto pay, and I had forgotten to do that. So I took care of that yesterday, but now I don't have to think about it anymore. Okay, so there is our finished card. I think this turned out lovely. Love, love, love this. So are you guys ready to win the card? We've got 38 people in. If there is anybody else that is wanting to get in, you need to do that now, because we're about to draw, and then we're going to go and raid off to Yeah, we have to raid off to Smalls because she is right now playing Overwatch. So it is a pew pew kind of game. I like pew pew games because sometimes I get so busy and I try to get so many things done and then my brain just doesn't work anymore. Sometimes just having a game where the only thing you have to do is think about point and shoot, it basically turns on a different part of my brain to go, Smalls! I guess she's hearing because I said that we were going to go and raid off to her. So now, of course, she has to get into the giveaway too. So yeah, isn't this pretty? I love how it turned out. Okay, anybody else want to get in? I don't know if Ronan is in the giveaway yet or if Nerdy is in. But if y'all want to get in on the giveaway, go ahead and type it in. I'm going to go ahead and hit the button in a second because the rest of y'all have been here and waiting. And as a reminder, if you want to do the challenge we're going to be doing, I will be posting a view-only option of the card of the card instructions for the challenge over onto the Spark website. Somebody type into the chat !Spark. Oh. I guess we're not going to raid
Small
her.
Town Dreams rated you.
It's me again. I missed you. You remember me, right? I'm not only there at night. You seem a little nervous in your head. It's like a creepy circus. Are you ready for the show? Now tell me, where did all your courage go? I'm back. Boo.
Small Town Dreams rated your channel with 8 viewers.
Welcome in and thank you so much for the raid, Smalls. I was just saying that we were going to be raiding off to you, but I guess I'm not going to do that now. We're almost done. So what we've done today is we created this. Oh, by the way, if you don't already know me, which I think most of y'all do, I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. We are a happy little corner of the craftosphere, and the chat takes over the live stream because they're nuts. Anyway, I love all my folks, and most days when we create a card, we go ahead and give it away. So we're giving this one away. So if you want to get into the giveaway on this one, which is now up to 41 entries, which may be the most we've had so far on a giveaway, just type into the chat !Join. So we have, it says, you're one of a kind, and thank you. And the reason that's there is because I made a oops and I covered the oops. Yeah, there's a little bit of ink there that's not supposed to be there from the stenciling, but I think it turned out pretty, and we got lots of glitter and stuff on there. I love this. I kind of want to keep it. I say that almost every day.
Or don't, and you can let me have it.
It looks like Pixie Dragon does not want me to give away the butterfly card. He wants it.
No, it has to be fair. So don't join, and that way I can win.
Well, honey, there's 41 people in the drawing already. 41.
Well, those people don't count.
Okay, so Delia Swingle. I think that's the name. It looks like you did apostrophe !Join. I don't know if the apostrophe stops it from working, so you might want to try entering it again. Thank you, Miss Irma.
Exclamation point.
Exclamation point. Like you're excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Adelaide.
Tara says, too bad, Ronan. Oh, Ruth has a point. Join over on YouTube too to increase your chances of winning.
I'm not allowed to have a YouTube.
You're not allowed to have a YouTube? What?
I tried to make a YouTube and Ronan said no. Something about me being unhinged, a little slow, and uncensored.
You are uncensored, honey, but you know what? We love you anyway.
I tried to be censored, but the little black box I was carrying was heavy. So I put it down, and I forgot where I put it.
Nerdy says, I did. If talk about did she enter? She says, if I win it, I'm teasing Caddy with it.
That sounds like something Nerdy would do because Nerdy is nerdy.
Nerdy is nerdy. Okay, so you see 2 cards here. This one is not the one that we're giving away today. This is the one we're giving away. This is the first one I did using that all the things. Yeah. Using that pretty butterfly. I think I like my second one better. I do. I love this.
I like the one with the blue.
You like the one with the blue? Really?
Well, yes, it's the same as me.
Oh, that's why. Does it need blue glitter instead, though? Do I need to make one that's a blue glitter butterfly?
No, I'm not glittery.
You're shiny?
I'm shiny.
I need to
and
do
I
shiny.
have a thin coat of mucus on my scales.
I'm not.
So it looks like I glitter, but I don't.
I'm not going to put mucus on the card.
I appreciate that. That would make for some very unfortunate incidents through the U.S. Postal Service.
Exactly.
They don't like mucus on letters, and I should stop sending myself through the mail.
You send your Well, I have never received you through the mail. There's a problem here.
That's because the Postal Service stopped allowing me to mail myself.
Oh.
There was a slight incident, and I spent a week cleaning up machines that had mucus on it.
Yeah, that could cause problems. That could cause problems. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and hit the button because they're wanting to see the button work. And
what button?
We're going to do the drum roll. But after that,
are we pushing the nuke? Finally.
I'm also going to be, I have a new thing when after somebody wins, you know how I put into the chat where they're supposed to claim it? They click the button for do the form. I added another thing where it takes a picture of the card and who won it and puts it in my Discord so I can see it. And everybody gets to see who won. And we're going to look at that today because I just added it.
I have to ask a question.
Uh-oh.
Why are you trying to ban me from the channel?
What? Who said I was trying to ban you from the channel?
I heard through the rumor mill you were trying to lower the chaos on channel.
No, what I was doing is I was asking people's opinions. Do they want me to? And you know what the answer was? No. I do not want me to lower the chaos.
I appreciate that because I didn't want to get banned from the channel.
We're never going to ban Caddy. I'm going to actually play your voice again. I'm going to put it up here so that they can see Mary's shout out because even though she's not here, but we want to hear your voice and hear what you said about that they
I like Mary.
I like Mary
if
too.
you That's not me.
Watching Mary Kay's
That's not me. That's AI.
And you are not following Mary Kay's crafting creations.
I was misquoted.
Wrong, and Krampus is gonna poop in your stocking.
That's true.
So Tara says not the red button, and Jen says ribs, ouchies.
I don't know why your ribs hurt anytime I'm around. I'm not gonna push a big red. The last time I pushed a big red button, something called tectonic drift was created. I may or may not have pushed a red button, and this thing called all the dinosaurs died. They were mad.
I didn't know you were that old.
I've been around once or twice. They keep kicking me off of your planet, and I have to come back from the pixie realm.
Okay.
But they get mad because I put people to sleep.
You haven't put us to sleep. You keep us entertained and keep us awake.
That's very true. But apparently I do damage to people's ribs. Which is not good. You don't hurt the ribs. You don't do any damage to the ribs unless you've got a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's with it. In which case I tear those ribs up.
Jen, I guess we're going to have your ribs with some Sweet Baby Ray's.
Why are we gonna slather gin in barbecue? That seems a
it's
little
her ribs.
weird.
It's her ribs that
But
keep
that-
getting hurt.
Well, I don't want it. I don't know if it's appropriate to dip gin in barbecue sauce. That seems like a personal thing. Her husband might appreciate it.
That's what I was thinking, and her husband might appreciate it. Okay, so
It's delicious, Danielle_Vegas.
Jen is saying Caddy needs to record intro for another baby picture. Uh-oh, does that mean
Why
you're making
did
another
you steal all my baby pictures? I forgot. That's the hussy. She stole my baby pictures.
Deadly says barbecue sauce is sticky, but it can be a good time.
It can be on burgers and food and appropriate things. Normally edible things. Gin is neither edible nor appropriate.
Jen is now saying snot bubbles. Okay, we're gonna do the drum roll. Is anybody else getting in on the giveaway? I'm trying to see. Is there anybody?
Weren't you supposed to push the button like 5 minutes ago?
Deadly, are you gonna get on the giveaway? I'm checking.
I don't have a watch, so I can't tell time.
I'm giving Deadly just a second. Do you want to, Deadly? Do you want to win a butterfly?
He said no.
Well, he said no, he hadn't done it. I'm asking now, is he gonna do it?
But he said no. Push the button.
We're pushing the
Push
button,
the
Deadly.
button. I'm already fighting 43 people here. Push the button.
It's gonna be
Yeah. What?
Lab. So if you want to win this card, if you
What?
want to claim it,
Congratulations, Red Fox Lab, for stealing my card.
for stealing the card. And now we're going to take a look at what happens in Discord because it worked. It worked. And yeah, Avenger Fox, yay, the button worked. Yes. So over here in Discord, if you want to see who the winner was on any of them, we've got the timestamp that it happened and who the winner is and what the card is. So you'll be able to see that at any point. So this is up there for you guys too. I'm probably going to, once I've mailed everything off, I'm probably going to clean that part off. So this is not going to, maybe I'll leave them up. I haven't decided yet. But this is going to be a big help to save me some time from having to go back and rewatch the videos. I already go back and rewatch some things, but I won't have to do it every single time just to find out who won. So yay! So Red Fox won. You need to fill out the form. Just use that link that went into the chat. I think we're about done. We will be back again tomorrow. Let me change the screen to my face. I'm doing my face. So yeah. Oh, I know what I need to do. I haven't done it yet. And I don't know how this is going to work because I changed something that I haven't said anything about. Where's my things? We need to roll credits. Still working. Great. So thank you to all of my Twitch subs and YouTube members. Thank you so much for all of your support. And thank you for everybody who has been in the chatty chat. Thank you, Ronan. And thank you, Smalls, for being a part of my stream, guys. And Caddy.
Anytime.
We love Caddy. We love you guys. So thank you so much for all of the things. I need to... There, take that one down. I'm hitting all the buttons. It's interesting. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day.
Push them all.
Push them all. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you again tomorrow at noon Eastern and members only for YouTube is going to be at 4:30, and then at 5 o'clock we will have Miss Elizabeth Costa Rogers on, so we will do some crafting with her. And you guys have a wonderful
When's
rest
that?
of your day. Huh?
When's that happening?
Tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Speaking of ribs, I can crack.
Absolutely. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have so much fun with Elizabeth.
Chaos! Let chaos reign!
And I need to figure out who I'm going to raid off to now, because we're not going to raid off to Smalls, because you know why? She raided into
Because she's not there.
I know, right? I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if Supreme is on or not, because she's been doing some live streaming in the middle of the day.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to keep tuned or stay tuned for the entire year. We are going for the goose egg here, folks. Absolutely 0 streams from Ronin 1 Actual. Please support anybody else. I beg you. Anybody else.
And I dare you guys to go over there and follow him.
Don't,
I followed him.
Stop, Debbie. Stop telling people to go follow me. Please. I keep getting notification, and now I've got a whole bunch of, yeah. Now I've got notification. You've got a new follower.
That is too
There's
funny.
nothing to follow. There's nothing. There's nothing there. There's never going to be.
But you're saying that we love Ronin, right, guys? That's what you're doing. Okay, we're going to go
I'm
ahead
going to set
and
up a Twitch that's nothing but clips of other streamers.
You can do that.
Just a rebroadcast.
We're gonna raid off to Tina's CI. She is doing some diamond painting, so you guys can hang out over there. Just type it in the chat when you go over there. DJCC Raid. That's for you guys that are watching on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, I don't have anywhere for us to raid off to over there, but I will see you guys tomorrow at noon Eastern, and we're gonna have a bunch of fun because that's what we do. So anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Love you, Dubbers. Bye.